Hello there. Well, we're in Acts video 16. Let's begin by summarizing some key events that surround Paul's arrest and imprisonment. I see 7 things here. First of all, Paul agreed to participate in a purification ritual in order to reassure the Jewish Christians of his support of Jewish customs. So, number 2, he goes into the temple to complete the requirements for purification. Number 3, Asian Jews seize him in the temple. Number 4, Paul was accused of teaching against Judaism and desecrating the temple. 5, Lysias is made aware of the riot in the temple area, and he moves quickly to intervene. So, number 6, Paul speaks to the mob in Aramaic, and he presents the testimony of his conversion and his appointment to preach the Gospels to the Gentiles. Finally, number 7, thinking that Paul is simply a common troublemaker, Lysias arranges to torture a confession from him. I find it interesting that the Roman military actually saved Paul's life. He was placed in prison, not a dungeon or a primitive cell, but simply in detainment. He was not free to leave Caesarea. He lived in Herod's palace under a Roman military guard. And it seems that the nature of his imprisonment during these 2 years was simply being under house arrest in Caesarea. He stood trial 5 times, twice in Jerusalem and 3 times in Caesarea. He stood a trial there before Governor Felix, Governor Festus, and King Agrippa. Did you understand this? That during that final trial before King Agrippa, Paul could have been released. It was there. However, he exercised his right as a Roman citizen to appear and appeal to Caesar. God used the hostility of the Jews toward Paul to proclaim the message of Jesus in very unique ways and places. God destined for the gospel to be preached in Rome by Paul. God always had a plan.